Hi guys, and welcome to Watch DC. Today I'll be bringing you a replay of how I beat the Ogre faction with Kislev. I'll be facing up against two giant Iron Blasters and a bunch of Gorgers, and I don't need to tell you if you play ranked online how difficult this is to beat. And let's just get right into it. I'll be using Kistalton today, and actually I forgot to give him a horse, or a bear I should say, which may or may not go into my advantage here. Now I brought some war sleds just because they're good against everything, and then I brought a little Grom just in case they brought an Iron Blaster. Here we go, let's get right into it. So it's at this point I realized Kistalton does not have a bear, and that they have not one, but two Iron Blasters and a Hunter of all things. So 4 single entity units, and the Iron Blasters, you can see how good they are, just tear up my war sleds. So I'm gonna go right into the bush here and hide everyone in the bush while I thought Groms hid in the bush, but they do not. So I brought him to the edge, and I'm just trying to lay some fire down, return fire on these guys, because let them go unchecked and they will absolutely wreck everything. So we're trading our all right. There's another cannon shot. Boom, direct hit, doing pretty good damage. However, I have no idea how I'm going to stop this Hunter. I start setting up in the bush, getting ready for unlocks. I notice he doesn't have a lot of units, so I'll be trying to cap 2 points and leave the middle for later. Kistalton's getting shot, but because his unit model is so small, I don't think he's taking that much damage compared to the bear, but then again, he'd be in the bush a little faster. So he's just beelining this Hunter straight to my cannon. I brought a snow leopard to deal with it, and I'm just gonna keep firing and just chunking this Iron Blaster. This Iron Blaster's almost done, but it keeps doing damage until it is done. So I get the snow leopard right in behind this Hunter, and this Hunter's straight onto my Grom, essentially just nullifying him completely. I got some armored Kossars, great weapons to deal with this guy. Well, the Tyrant, of course. And I got some dervishes in the bush just to back cap. Now I try to use Hawks of Miska because I have the Tempest. And I'm hoping for something lucky here, but it completely veers off course and becomes completely useless. Now, Little Grom's putting up a wicked fight against the Hunter. And hanging on, and the Snow Leopard in the back is just tearing him up, clawing him to death. So I summoned another Leopard. They're really cheap and really fast, and really good at taking out single entities. So it's at this moment I notice these guys are kind of out in the open here. So I'm going to make my move towards the center. War sleds going in, firing. They're still taking shots from 2 Iron Blasters up on the ledge now, but they're quite separated from the group. Now I'll quickly cap this point because there's nothing else I could do. My dervishes got caught lacking with some gorgers, of course, and they'll be taken out rather quickly in the bush. Do no damage to gorgers. And here I'm just dealing with the Tyrant and the Hunter. Finally takes down my Grom. Hunter's pretty damaged though, and the Tyrant takes down my great weapons. So I summon the anti-large Glaives Ice Guard. Hopefully I can take down this Tyrant in melee combat here. And the Tempest Witch is also fighting the Hunter with the help of the Snow Leopard. I'm cleaned up the middle with Castalton. He's still taking shots. He's getting beat up, but his model's so small. He's not taking anything. I send the Snow Leopard up in the back to deal with that. Now the Gorgers, I think I can take them out with these sleds, so I run them in, but I quickly get blocked there. Kind of upsetting. Castalton's wavering, but he's really good at low health. I use another Hawks. Completely whiffs again. Never gonna use that move ever again. And then I finally got some Streltsy, and I can deal with this Tyrant, who's he's taking a lot of damage. This is actually really good. Snow Leopard and Ice Guard take out a leader is just value town. And my Prowler, or my Snow Leopard, shuts down both Iron Blasters here. And just buys so much time. And it's incredibly valuable. I try to cap this one on the side, but he's also got Gorgers camping it, which is just rough. My sleds managed to beat the Gorgers because he actually wants the middle so bad he bypassed them. Now I've taken down his lord. My lord is just fighting for his life against the ogres. He's really small. He's getting beat up. He's knocked down, but he is buying so much time. Poor Castalton. Look at this. And he's just tanking it out by himself. Doing a little bit of damage, but just really eating it. But it's at this point I can get my Ice Guard in position and they just start laying fire. Lots of fire. And just melting these guys. Snow Leopard still following the Hunter. Finally claws it down. Beautiful. Snow Leopard still taking down the Iron Blaster. Snow Leopards are the MVPs of this match, I think. Dervishes got wrecked by Gorgers again. No damage. I'm way behind. Castalton's still tanking these guys by himself while everyone shells missiles on him. I got Streltsy on him as well. And they flee. Ice Witch is holding point. I might be able to cap this. The Leopard taking on Gorgers is actually doing really well. Anti-large, very fast, armor piercing. These guys don't have armor, but they are large. And she will take him out. Now, they finally pay attention to the Iron Blaster and send in the Crushers with great weapons, which will absolutely dominate everything I have in the roster. However, these guys are capping, which is nice. I have missiles in good positions, lots of missiles, and they're just melting the middle while my single entity is holding it down against the brutes. They don't really have that much armor, and it doesn't matter because they have magic damage on top of them, and they're just getting absolutely dominated. And we're capping middle, so that's my saving grace. Now I want this Iron Blaster. He's almost out of ammo, but I really want him out. Another Kosovo Dervish beelining towards him. And the Leopard came back from routing, and she's going to go after him as well. Now over here, I summoned some Bear Cav. War Bear Riders against these guys. They will not win. However, I do have support in the sleds to add that little extra damage I need. So I just want this capped. I want middle capped. And hopefully I can claw back into this. I am way behind. Castalton's still alive, healing. He just won't go down. He's running at him with the fire. Let's go. And then chased him off. Now this cap, I have no hope for, so I'm just abandoning it and focusing on the middle. Gorger's got on top of my Ice Guard. However, the Ice Guard is doing pretty well. And with Streltsy repositioned and just popping shots in the side of these guys, they will melt rather quickly. Also, my Ice Witch is getting involved. Let's watch them fire. Boom. They look so good. And they will melt this rather quickly. Over here, they're pushing really hard. Another pair of gorgers. I want to hold this as long as possible. This is my only win condition, so I summon more warbear riders to intercept. I just want them off the point. I'm holding them on the very edge, very corner, so they don't get any cap points. And by the time they clean up one warbear rider, there's another one in their face. My leopard's running around, distracting everybody. I'm trying to get on top of this. This is pretty much done. Has no ammo, and classified dervishes have done their work. Now I completely won the middle with Streltsy, and my ice guard survived. That was probably the last shot from the iron blaster. Finally got mad value. If they used all their ammo, then they have paid for themselves. Now I'm climbing back into this game with 2 points. I'm really trying to hold this one. I got the snow leopard here in the back. Just what a pain she is being, and working really well. These guys are taking pot shots as soon as they get line of sight. However, I should have moved them around in the back here. More gorgers popping in. Now I'm kind of panicking. I'm going to lose this point if I don't do something. Middle point's basically mine. There's really nothing they can do. Oh, I bring over my Ice Witch. Also has no mount. I completely forgot. So she will be skating over. All the way. Her pathing is a little off, but I'm going to send her in here and try to drop a spell here to kind of turn the tide here. My Warbear Cav is putting up a wicked fight. But these gorges are tough, dude. And they got chevrons on them. They're tough. He's going to try again to capture middle. I send a snow leopard to the side to clean this up and try to cap it. Stop them from gaining any points because I am too far behind to catch up. I drop a killer blizzard right on top of the backline here. Doing wicked damage. So much damage it lags. And then I drop a hailstorm on top of them as well. Just trying to hold on to this flank here. Warbear Cav down to 3 units, still fighting. They're absolute beasts. And gorgers are pretty much nullified. And yet there are more gorgers. What a unit. Vanguard unit as well. It's super fast. Finally get a unit of Streltsy over here, and another Warbear Cav. Middle, I won again. They dived on the Streltsy, but the Ice Guard is still here, doing work, shooting them down with ice missiles. Stalton wasn't paying attention. Now he's running back in here. Let's go! And smacks one of them with the brazier and takes it down. So middle's mine. Side is also mine. I summoned a bunch of dervishes and a leopard. They took the side. Gorgers are trying to hop on my sleds and my Streltsy. They just dogpile them. Send them flying every which way. They are so broken. However, I do have a sled in the back just peppering them. Warbear Cav cleans up and he has no chance of capping. I will pull ahead now. More leopards. MVP of this game is a snow leopard. He's gonna try one last ditch effort to cap this, but there's just no hope for him. There's just too many units. The side is capped. This side's capped. I'm about to drop a spell on top of the gorgers. Hit him with some hail, and he quits. And that's how you beat Iron Blaster Gorger. Streltsy did real good work here. My Grom did like nothing. My Grom, if anything, just bought me a ton of time. They're Iron Blasters. Wow. 3,000 value. Like, that's just so good. The Tyrant did well. The Hunter did okay. My Witch didn't really do anything, but she was there. Castalton didn't do anything, but he tanked the middle like crazy. My sleds, opener sleds, got wrecked in the beginning, but they kind of paid for themselves. War Bear Cav. Just holding the line. Streltsy did work. Ice Guard did work. And my Leopards did incredible. 3,000 gold and 2,000 gold. And that's it. GG's. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video. And thanks for watching.